me.
What's this thing called?
Something Cradle.
Newton's Cradle.
We're gonna try and knock out our audiobook stuff. Jason got the first 2 acts done. Woo!
I want to start making scenes. That's what I really want to do. But Amber and I have been trying to learn to love in between the process. Because we're always like, oh, we're so excited about the next thing we're going to do that we just want to get done with the thing we're doing instead of just enjoying what we're doing until we get to the next thing. So that's where we're at today. How'd your editing session go?
I got 2 acts done in 45 minutes.
Ooh, nice. Look at them audio bites. Amber and I do Pomodoros sometimes where we do 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off to channel our focus inside our flojo.
I'm making sure that we document our days off so that we don't overload ourselves. Our toxic trait of like thinking that we can do so much more than we actually can in a day.
Right.
We underestimate how long things take
Yeah.
and how much we don't know.
It's gonna take twice as long as you think.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Alright, break time.
Alright, setting it back up. I'm getting this magical beast.
This handsome devil. Handsome little fucker.
Hey, hi, Jay, hi. So we're trying to mix our voices with our voices.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
We're mad voice scientists over here.
Yeah, we're voice mixologists. We are recording Act 2, performing. We are becoming actors. Acting out all the lines that we wrote. Hopefully they don't suck.
Fear. Establishing the relationship. And establishing kind of like expectation for the next couple of beats.
So this is actually going pretty quick because we have the mic right here and the computer right there, so we can just make really rapid changes. It's kind of awesome.
Okay, go.
Before we all go and get ourselves killed, don't you think we need more info before? Sorry, that country is fucked. Okay.
Ain't nobody staying. If you're not coming with us, you don't get the fuck.
Get him up, face. You assholes can go play hero without me.
Ain't nobody stopping.
Fuck you guys.
Back on course to find our survivors.
I was recording. Amber directed that scene. We just got done voice acting. Amber killed it. I did okay.
He did great.
I did great. And now we are gonna change the voices with see if we can get different sounding characters. This is the spreadsheet so we can try and figure out and remember what voice settings we used.
Attention, New Vita residents. We are now entering lockdown protocols.
That's pretty good. So you can just slide the tone and make the voice change. That's great. I'm just gonna film you all day like this.
No.
This devil. Smell, girl. Smell some blueberries.
How long will it take before anyone sees?
Not sure.
Editor's there.
We don't know.
They'll be fine.
Oh, shit.
Fuck!
In his best Dr. Frankenstein impression, he triumphs with,
It's alive! It's alive!
just types a message that reads, Jason's working really hard over here.
So hard. I'm hardly working.
We're going to export all of these as individual stems, and then we're going to run it through an AI so that we can make our voices sound even more fuller and different.
Magic.
So we can play 1,000 characters.
We're rolling. Ready?
I have a very important question for you. Which shit do you like better?
Shit. 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 Shit.
Alright. Jared is teaching us how
What you need to do is head on over into settings.
to clone our
And
voice.
then
Text to
unclick use
speech.
again.
This episode is brought to you by Dorito. The only neon.
Hello world.
Whoa.
I love this place.
Our AI is talking to us. Do it again.
Hello world. I love this place.
Alright, this one sounds a little better.
Hello world. I love this place.
So last week we were testing out voice-to-voice AI. So that means that I can speak and then it'll take whatever I say and put an AI voice on it. What we're going to do is we're going to make it so that my voice is what comes out when you type things.
Ooh. That way we don't have to record our voice for days.
I'll be going over some brief training things later on in the video today.
Hello world. I love this
So
place.
that's the Zomboards list. So.
Wow. This is like an instant clone that Amber put in like a few audio bites and it made this.
Hello world. I love this place.
We did the latent voice with the really quick clips of my voice. And then I just ran 2 scenes from our audiobook recordings through the latent.
Which is probably like 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
No, maybe like 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, so we just gave it more to see if it'll do better.
Hello world. I love this place.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I can tell it's your voice, but it's not like it's not.
Sounds better though.
Yeah, it does sound better.
Hello world. I love this place.
Whoa, that sounded pretty good.
Hello world. I love this place.
Wow.
Wow, that sounds pretty good. It's not exactly your voice, but all right. So now we put in a piece of text from
From
the
the
script,
actual
from the actual screenplay.
Yuki's childhood home, hallway, day, faces etched with fear and determination.
So I'm hoping, like that sounded okay.
Into
Yes,
Yuki's
okay.
childhood home, hallway.
The tone's still off.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we can train a tortoise voice,
The turtle?
a turtle voice. So let's do that.
Yeah. All right.
5 hours.
The training has started.
Let's see how it goes. We have 1,200 pieces of information that this thing's training of my voice. So we'll see how that goes.
So we're gonna do it while we're out today because we have life stuff to do. So essentially this is so we don't have to pay for 11 labs to have a professional voice clone
And we can own our voices. But
and make as many as we want.
yeah. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Surprise, guys! It's here. So 11 labs said that our pro voice failed, but here it is. It says it's ready. And this is our first impression to see what it sounds like.
It's the same data set we're training on today.
The same one we're doing for our computer, we're doing it here. Thanks, so let's see. Generate. The hope is that it sounds exactly like Amber. Oh, it's already done.
Dang!
Curved buildings and rooftop gardens buzz with the sound of drones flying overhead. Car alarms blaring in the distance. News broadcasters.
Pretty fucking good.
But I am impressed. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Let's see how it reads in episode 2 without
Yeah, something it's never heard before.
never heard before. Do the whole act, just do a scene.
It was so fast. But I guess it takes our tokens. See, tokens. That's the only downside. It's like, well, hey, we got a lot to say. We got lots of stuff. Let's just do one scene. It's never seen.
A blue and white mucus oozes from his gaping wounds.
I don't know if we can beat that.
It's pretty fucking good.
This is our fifth. We have to take him inside. Milligan. In your
It sounds like I'm reading it.
zombie coming
It
inside.
does.
He's a pile of
How does it feel hearing your voice from that?
That's how I would have read those lines. It's so mind-boggling.
It is. It's really fucking good, Amber. We may just have to pay him $100.
I don't know if we can beat that.
To G.
Wow, what a great twist in the story.
J.I.
Kai doesn't approve.
He's scrap Ollie. Ollie lifts Tim by the shoulder.
We don't even need it to do the acting parts because we're going to do the acting parts.
Right.
But if it can act,
You're right, you'll just keep it. Or just
why
convert those
would we-
voices.
All those, that's just the voice we're converting. We just have to
Yeah.
chop them down.
Just chop them down.
That's crazy.
I'm glad it came back there. That's so
yeah,
cool.
I mean, it failed last week. It definitely said big red letters.
Yeah.
failed. So maybe
Weird.
we went back and refixed it. I don't know. So I'm impressed.
I am too.
I'm really impressed.
All right, so now we have to
Even
see
if
what.
we just used it to get the scene direction,
Right.
it'll help us speed up so much faster.
And those we can get all 3 books today.
So the idea with this is, even if we were to use 11 labs, because that sounded
Amazing.
really good. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to have to, like,
Oh,
punch in many
yeah.
things.
We should try a voice to voice.
They have voice to voice.
Yeah, you
so
just
we
click
can
right here.
perform and use those voices.
Yeah, you do speech to speech. You just click
But
there and then you upload the
Does
file.
what happens if they're comparable?
Then
We just
I think it's comparable. Then we use I think we use internal. But if it's this one's like incredible and this one's like okay,
yeah.
then I'd say just do the incredible. Yeah. And
So if we were to go the 11 labs route, our library of voices just
Expands.
quadrupled.
yeah. And we're paying people, which is part of our mission. All right, so the question continues. The story thickens.
I know.
What do
I
we
thought that
do?
11 labs was out.
I did too. They
Like,
came back
gave
strong.
up, but then they came back, and I'm impressed.
They have a voice library of all these people.
The fox has many tricks.
What has not started today? Some folks don't know how to regulate a win.
Wiggle way to win.
They
Wiggle
keep
way to
asking
win.
for more.
Because it doesn't know those
Because it doesn't
shapes.
know those R's.
Yeah, that shape. Wow,
That's funny.
it is kind of therapeutic.
You in there?
I'm coloring our zombie color book. This is the first thing we made for Zomborgs, a coloring book. So I'm coloring it for the first time, and it makes it so easy because I'm not a really good colorer, but it makes it look like I am because all the shading.
Get it.
Alright,
we
we-
train our model.
Yep, it
So
looked
now it took 4 hours for a large data set. Works pretty good. So this is what we got.
Yuki Russo, 11, and her older brother Genji Russo, 17, run side by side, their faces etched with fear and determination.
Pretty good.
It's alright. Probably some settings to tweak a little bit. It's not bad, but it's not great. I think we're gonna go with 11 Labs. 11 Labs here for our pro voice that ended up working today.
Act 1, exterior, wall outer perimeter. Day Ollie Cunningham is on her knees before the lifeless.
Today we are casting our film with 11 Labs. The reason we're so excited with it is just because we have all these different voices and we think it'll help us rapid prototype faster, getting our stories out of our head and into the world very quickly. 11 Lab charges based on the number of characters submitted.
Whatever the words are.
Oh my god, not the duration.
But what does it mean?
What it means is that we can export out the entire clip in Audition and then just throw it in there and then get the whole clip back. In theory. We'll have to test that. Yeah, but if that's the case, that'd be spectacular.
No, I want to talk about the fact that we spent the last couple of days trying to train our own models. And
Yeah.
11 Lab just fucking came out of nowhere, smacked us in the face.
With an email.
That our pro voice, they had got it to work. And it sounds phenomenal. And so it's one of those things where it's just like, well, work smarter, not harder, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, why would we train our own models, right? Like, and that kind of became, well, are we bottlenecking ourselves by needing to do it, and basically knowing that we'd need another week of learning how to use and train our own models when we can just pay a little bit of money and get access to something that's really fucking cool and really awesome. So I'm very, very excited to figure out the limitations of 11 Labs now and just kind of embracing that, like, that's just going to be an expense for the kind of content that we want to make and the kind of materials that we want to make. When we say audiobook, what was interesting was kind of being like, hold on, let's pause and see where we can distribute this audiobook if we are using 11 Labs. And it turns out a lot of the audiobook, like, distributors, ACX is the software or the service that you use to get your shit on Audible. So we did some research and we discovered that audiobooks with AI in them, whether it's text-to-speech or speech-to-speech, it's all in a gray area right now. So a lot of the distributors of audiobooks are not allowing those books to be released. So, which is kind of a bummer.
Just put it on YouTube.
But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it on YouTube. And we are also going to release it on our website because I feel like the way that we're doing our production is very legitimate. Like, we're using our own voice.
We're going to do sound effects.
We're doing our own performance.
Yeah.
We're editing a lot of sounds and cool little things.
It's an experience.
It's an ear candy experience.
Yeah.
But I think that it's one of those things where it's just going to be better to release it this way.
It does not have to be perfect. It has to get the vision across. Cool shit only. Hard to tell, but it's out there. Now, we wait.
Hard to tell, but it's out there. Now, we wait.
Amber, how has it been casting virtually?
It's been fun. I have, like, it's easy. And
What's
it feels
easy?
like casting these synthetic voices for the voice changer. But maybe it's just too easy. And I'm like, it's too easy. This can't be legal.
But it is.
I think my concern is, like, for the voices where they're not professional voices, that it could be people just have to click a checkbox. So I don't know if it's like voices they own or if they've stolen voices.
Right.
You know, so that kind of makes me really nervous as a producer. It's just really, it's easy. It's
so easy. Amber doesn't know what to do with it.
It makes me uncomfortable. It's so easy. Like, but with the professional voice, they have the verification that you own
the check.
voice. So it's like but then those are tied to the possibility of, like, they could take it down.
Some of them.
And there's no contact information, so I can't contact these actors. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with it, but I feel a little out of my element in terms of, like, producer legality stuff.
What about from a casting director's standpoint?
From a casting director's side, like, if I knew that this was all, like, kosher, then I would be like, this is awesome. Because
like if we had this in film school.
I wouldn't even go into film school. We had the technology that we have right now. Like,
True.
I would not be going to film school right now.
Yeah. What would you be doing right now if you were
If I was, like,
in your
young
20s
and getting ready to, like let's
become a movie maker,
college, like, I would have continued community college, and I would be making this shit in my room
on the side.
myself. Like,
yeah, true.
I would have started making all of these stories like 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, let's finish casting. We've got most of the list.
We're debating whether this woman sounds
it helps
like
putting
this.
their face. That's a great
The Sanctuary District is the Navita Corporation's solution to the X80 pandemic.
Yeah, I think that works. All right, we got all of our cast with the 11 Labs models, all the details that we need. And our full cast for episode 1. Very cool.
He places his metal cigarette case into his vest pockets and joins the team.
Before we all go and get ourselves killed, I want to revote.
What the fuck is
already
wrong with you?
outside.
Why do you always have to do this, man?
Don't you think we need more info before we go halfway across town for some stranger?
So this week we learned that training voice AI is good. You can do it locally, but if you don't really understand it, it's a little complicated. We got really close. We got really close. But
11 labs.
11 labs blew us out of the water. We learned that 11 labs is superior to our skills in training locally, which is great. So what we're gonna try next is, so now we are finishing up our audiobook. We also learned that a lot of the audiobook distributors do not want AI voices, so we're just gonna turn it into YouTube content and make it really fun and figure out that. But
do whatever we want.
Actually, I'm kind of glad that we are going this route because it'll allow us to just kind of get the story out there faster, and that's exciting. So we're probably gonna finish the audiobook next week, and we will start planning for a video.
Oh yeah.
Like doing scenes and doing performance stuff.
That's what I'm excited about.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's good. I'm excited about it all. But here we go.
But now today, Friday, we are going to do taxes.
Taxes.
Yes.
Happy tax day. Make sure to remember to do your business taxes. I think today, or somewhere close to today, is
March
the day.
15th.
March 15th is the day. It could be today. If you're an entrepreneur, do your business taxes. Don't forget. It sucks, but just get it over with.
Yeah.
We did good. Amber lined up the numbers. We tag teamed it and just got all the numbers perfectly aligned. And we're ready for next year.